Bustling heart of Abuja, where the roads hum with car horns and street vendors call out their wares, two friends walk side by side, at least, that's what the world saw. Amara, radiant and graceful, had the kind of beauty that seemed to catch the light wherever she went. Her best friend, Ngozi, stood by her face often masked with a polite smile that hid something far darker. From childhood, they had been inseparable, sharing secrets, dreams, and even their smallest joys. But deep inside Ngozi's heart, envy had taken root. She hated the way heads turned when Amara entered a room. She hated how men approached Amara effortlessly while she was often left in the shadows. Things came to a boiling point when Amara got engaged to Chike, a tall, charming, and successful businessman who adored her. Ngozi smiled and clapped at the engagement party, but her eyes burned with jealousy. That night, while everyone danced and celebrated, Ngozi whispered to herself, "If she can have him, so can I." Days turned into weeks, and Ngozi began to scheme. She sought out a local herbalist in Garki Market, hidden behind rows of fabric stores. In the dimly lit room filled with the smell of burning herbs, she spoke her desire to make Chike love her instead of Amara. The herbalist gave her charms and potions, warning her of the price of such wickedness. Ngozi didn't care, she was ready to pay it. Slowly, Chike began to change. His calls to Amara became fewer. His eyes wandered when Ngozi was around. And one evening, he confessed he needed space. Amara, heartbroken and confused, turned to her friend for comfort, not knowing Ngozi was the very reason her life was unraveling. But Ngozi's malice didn't stop there. One rainy night, as Amara drove home from work, her brakes failed on the slippery streets of Wustu. Her car skidded, crashing into a streetlight. She was rushed to the hospital, badly injured but alive. Lying in that hospital bed, Amara could barely comprehend how her perfect life had crumbled so fast. Ngozi visited her, wearing a mask of concern, but inside she felt victorious. Chike had now fully turned his affections toward her. She posted photos of them together on social media, parading her victory in the city. Friends whispered, neighbors gossiped, and Amara became the tragic tale everyone pitied. But karma is patient. Months later, Chike's business began to fail mysteriously. Contracts were cancelled, investors pulled out. Rumors swirled about Ngozi's involvement in dark charms. Chike, disillusioned, began avoiding her. The love she fought so hard and so wickedly to steal slipped through her fingers. One hot afternoon, the herbalist appeared at her door, demanding payment for the spiritual work. Ngozi, frightened and desperate, refused. Days later, her own misfortunes began: an accident on the same road where Amara had crashed, a broken leg, mountain deaths, and whispers of her betrayal spreading through Abuja's social circles. Meanwhile, Amara, healed and stronger, returned to her work and began building her life anew. She carried herself with grace, ignoring the stares and murmurs. People admired her resilience. In the end, Ngozi was left with nothing, not Chike, not her dignity, not even the friendship she had destroyed. Alone in a small apartment in Nigerian, she stared at her phone, scrolling through Amara's smiling photos, and wondered if it was all worth it. Because in the city of Abuja, beneath the glitter of city lights, the truth always finds its way to the surface, and the wicked never go unpunished.